Hello there, Reject Nation. We are going to watch Squid Game Episode 6.
Gganbu!
If you'd ever enjoyed our video, hit that like button. Or the dislike, doesn't matter. Democracy. Also, subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified about our reaction for the next Squid Game is up. As stated in all the other videos, full-length watch-alongs we sync up with the time code over at our Patreon page. Cover a whole bunch of shows where you get the option for reaction highlights and watch-along included over there as well. Lastly, thank you to Pied Piper for editing down these highlights for us. You guys are the bomb.
Richard Hendricks.
이 세계에서 여러분 모두는 평등한 존재이며 어떠한 차별도 없이 동등한 기회를 부여받아야 합니다. 이번 사태에 대해 참가자 여러분께 진심으로 사과드립니다.
Apology accepted.
It's all good, man. We make mistakes. Glad they got punished.
Cop on the island speaking.
Yes, a minor disturbance has taken place, but it is being addressed. No need to worry.
이번 게임은 2인 1조로 진행됩니다. 두 사람의 동의하에 서로 악수를 하면 짝이 됩니다.
Store 69?
Oh my god.
The right way.
야 어디가?
You want to team up with her?
Yeah.
나랑 같이 하게?
Hey, she's quite formidable, man.
Yeah.
I would team up with her.
Plus, you might want to have like two different types of players. They're wily like that.
상호야 나랑
알리, 나랑 같이 하자.
Oh!
하는 게임들 결국 힘 쓰는 거 아니면 머리 쓰는 거야.
Just insulting.
아니야. 아 괜찮아.
Oh, man.
Dude, you're the nicest guy. Now go team up with the gang leader.
잘해봅시다.
No, team up with the old man. Come on. I believe in the old man.
아까 그 반칙한 놈 처형당해서 여기 39명 남은
Oh, shit.
찍고 나면은 한 명이 남어. 아니 그럼 어떻게 되는 거죠? 뭘 어떻게 돼? 남으면 자동 탈락이겠지. 저기 저 노인네가 남겠네.
Oh, man.
Come on, Joseph. Yes. Aww.
너 이 새끼 믿지 마.
그래.
이 새끼 개쓰레기야. 이 새끼 너 금세 버릴 거야. 이 새끼 저 밖에 죽은 의사 앞에였어.
What if she just gets to skip this one?
내 짝 어디 갔어요? 누가 빼돌렸지?
Unless they're not just gonna kill her.
There's gotta have something else in mind.
지긋지긋한 년. 이제야 저년 쌍판 좀 안 보고 살겠네.
The teams have to rescue her.
Yeah. She's the flag. Go capture.
영감님 구슬치기 해보셨죠?
동네에서 어릴 때
다행이네요. 또 힘쓰는 거 시키면 어쩌나 했는데.
Don't speak too soon.
깐부부터 매제해야지.
깐부요?
동네에서 구슬이랑 딱지랑
Aww. I love this guy. I want to be his friend too.
지금 여러분의 옆에 있는 짝과 시합을 벌여 상대의 구슬 10개를 모두 따내는 사람이 승리합니다.
What deceptive ass mind.
It had to be.
오늘 술짝수 뭔데요?
Oh boy.
Ha!
웃지 마 이 새끼야. 에이 씨발 왜 욕을 하고 그래.
우리도 해야 돼요.
싫어. 내가 뭐 애들인 줄 알아.
Oh no.
What?
Brain tumor acting up?
Maybe. Yeah.
딱 한 판으로 끝내자. 다 걸고 딱 한 판만 해.
좋아.
마지막에 하자.
그럼 그때까진 뭐 하게?
Get to know each other.
자기요.
Ollie's good at this game. No. Oh, my dude.
I want Ollie to win.
I mean, I love Ollie.
두 개요.
Oh man,
Wow.
it's pretty cut and dry for me. I want Ollie to win.
Honestly, I'm a little conflicted.
I'm a tad conflicted, but
love
I'm
Ollie.
mainly on Ollie's side.
He's just such a good guy.
날 살아서 나가야 된다고. 소리 지르지 마. 놀아주면 될 거 아니야.
Oh,
You just became best friends.
짝.
Ugh.
oh, okay. I'm starting to feel pretty bad now.
Oh my god.
Another here. Feeling pretty awful about what I said earlier.
Yeah. No, that's what this show is designed to do to you, though.
Damn. Oh man.
너 속임수 쓰지.
왜 그래요?
네가 어떻게 계속 이길 수가 있어?
새끼 너 아무것도 모르는 척하면서 나 속인 거지. 너 이런 거 해본 적 없다며? 어떻게 속였어? 말해.
가족은 같이 내려간 거야?
동생만.
부모님은?
아버지는 강을 건너다 총에 맞아 강물에 떠내려갔고.
Goddamn.
짝. 홀짝. 홀짝. 이긴 건가?
몇 개 보셨어요?
So uncomfortable. Damn.
한 명이 넣을 때까지 번갈아서 저 구멍으로 각자 하나씩 구슬을 던지는 거야. 넣은 사람이 그때까지 바닥에 깔린 구슬들을 다 가져가는 거지.
구멍에 넣는 건 나도 좀 하는데. 어?
Sexy.
넌 여기서 돈 벌어서 나가면
동생이랑 같이 지낼 집 하나 구하고 북에 있는 엄마 데리고 와야지.
400억이면 그런 거 하고도 남아. 그런 거 말고 뭐 없어?
Buy a McDonald's.
Start a franchise.
몰디브 정도는 가줘야지. 모히또도 한잔하고.
Sounds good.
몰라? 너 여기서 나가면 나한테 남조선에서 겁나게 돈 쓰는 법 좀 배워야겠다. 둘 다는 못 나가는구나.
There's a different caveat to the outcome of this game.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem likely, but I am suspicious.
내가 여기서 죽으면 우리 식구 다 죽어. 미안해요. 형, 미안합니다. 나도 가족 있습니다.
Oh man. Oh fuck. Oh, this is so bad.
악인 거 같기도 하고 짱 맞구나.
빨리 좀 하세요.
Ugh.
또 이겼네.
몇 개 걸었어요.
Oh man.
God, this dude's playing ruthless.
학교 갔다 집에 돌아오니까 엄마가 방바닥에 누워서 죽어 있었어. 그 옆엔 아버지란 인간이 칼을 들고 서 있었고.
Eee.
다음으로 본 건 우리 아버지 시체. 옆에 칼을 들고 서 있던 건 나였고.
Ooh.
짝.
Oh.
홀.
God, no.
I don't believe it.
뭐라고 했지? 뭐라고 했냐고?
Oh wow, what a choice to make.
짝이야.
Oh, it's fucking so crazy.
내가 쳤네.
Oh man.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
넌 건너편 골목으로 가봐. 나 반대편 팀들 살펴볼게.
네, 형.
그 주머니. 우리 이거 잃어버리면 끝이야. 알지? 내가 가지고 다니기 안전하게 해줄게.
No.
Don't trust this guy.
No. Oh, my dude, no.
Why would you trust this guy,
Oh,
Ollie?
no. You
Gotta
got
hate
this.
this
Oh, golly.
Wow, what a shot. What a cool shot.
Woo!
들어갔어 내꺼 내 파란 주소를 그동안 즐거웠다 이 개새끼야.
I fucking had a feeling, dude. It is.
Oh, yeah.
Had a feeling.
Wag.
And that's why I wanted Ollie to win.
I get you.
이러니까 훨씬 더 안전하겠지.
네.
그럼 타이머가 3분 남았을 때 다시 여기서 만나자. 그때 작전 알려줄게.
The guard's watching, just like, what a sneaky guy.
I can't believe you think this is gonna work.
둘 다 세 개네.
뭐라고 하셨죠?
에? 뭐라고 했더라?
짝이라고 하셨잖아요.
No.
그러네. 내가 또 잤네.
That's here. All right.
접술 차례예요.
에?
어디요?
구슬 20개야. 어떤 게임을 하든 폭력을 쓰지 않고 상대방의 구슬을 모두 따면 되는 거였어. 난 아무런 폭력도 쓴 적이 없어.
Oh, you snake. Oh.
여기서 구슬을 던져서 저 벽에 가깝게 멈추는 쪽이 이기는 거야.
구슬이 다 없어졌네.
죄송합니다.
구슬이 하나 있었네.
What?
남았어.
What if all this is an act? God damn.
Oh, please, I can't take that. Oh.
No.
내가 졌네.
너 뭐 하는 짓이냐고. 너 이런다고 내가 고마워할 줄 알지? 다시 던져.
나 다시 던져도 너 못 이겨. 참 좀 멋있게 좀 지게 해줘라. 너는 여기서 나갈 이유가 있지만 난 없어. 여기서 나가면 뭘 할까? 너가 물어본 다음부터 계속 생각을 해봤거든? 아무리 생각해도 생각이 안 나. 이유가 있는 사람이 나가는 게 맞잖아. 그게 맞잖아. 너는 꼭 살아서 나가. 그래서 엄마도 만나고 동생도 찾고.
I would never be this person.
Don't worry. I'll lose the game for you.
God damn it. Such bullshit.
상우 형.
Oh. Oh, that's. Oh.
고마워. 나랑 같이 해줘서.
Man. Fuck that.
자네가 가진 전부랑 내가 가진 전부를 걸고 하는 거야.
그런 억지가 어디 있어요? 말이 안 되는 거잖아.
내 굿을 가져간 건 말이 되고?
Damn, the old man's gonna win, huh?
Looks like it.
가죠.
Oh no, he's not.
우리는 깐부잖아.
Oh man.
All this.
깐부끼리는 네 거 내 거가 없는 거야. 괜찮을 거야.
I'm so overwhelmed right now. Jesus Christ.
나 이름이 생각나. 내 이름은 일남이야. 오 일남.
They didn't show him get shot.
They didn't. That's true. They framed that very creatively to where you only see the edge of the room from above and the pink guy from the side.
You know these superhero stories. That happens on camera.
Yep. If you didn't see that bullet go through in a blood spray, then he's still on the table.
There was almost zero fun to be had in that episode.
Yeah, we got the fun done like in the first 5 to 10, and the rest of it was just like, how deep can we take our souls down into the pit of
just keep
despair.
poking that despairing depression bear.
You're trapped.
Like, hey, let's just make you even sadder.
No matter what, this isn't gonna end well.
No, he's tricking the old guy. The old guy's gonna thank him. The old guy's gonna tell him his name. It's like, Jesus, this fucking scene just doesn't end.
No.
This no. Stop.
They know how to they know how to dial up the tension whilst also just punching you repeatedly in the heart.
Yeah.
Just like everything with Sang-woo and Ali, and everything with the two girls whose names I should know by now. Actually, we just learned both of them this episode, cutting me some slack.
We learned her name in the last episode.
We learned her name in the last episode. Half slack, not cut. But yeah, no, like I loved what this episode did. Like I loved, you're already sitting in this tension of like, well, yeah, teams of 2, 1 winner each. This is going to be sort of like a, not that it even feels like that, but one of those like pivotal, like a Red Wedding or something where like, you know, like important characters we've been following are probably going to end up ill-fated. And I love just the prism they shown that through the spectrum, you know, of the two girls together, which becomes like a really endearing, beautiful, almost zen bonding experience by the end of it. And then you have Gi-hun and the old man in the middle trying to have like an honest game, but he knows like, you've got this brain thing and you're old than me and this, and then you've got Sang-woo and Ali in the most like, in the position you absolutely would never want to wind up in, but like I feel like that's the core sort of, I don't know, tension of it all is like, they start with the best of intentions, but that Sang-woo is shrewd.
Yeah, man. They just stripping everyone down to who they really are.
And challenging every part of your being, no matter how good or base.
It's a fascinating, existential, psychologically driven debate that they pose with all these games. Especially with this one, of everyone's pairing up because they're thinking about vigor, they're thinking about intelligence, they're thinking about strategy, and little did they know that they'd be going up against each other.
Yeah.
And so when you put them in that position, you see the true colors of all this, and the desperation is even that much more enhanced, and also the internal conflict. Like I like how some of these people were, a lot of them were just broken down, just stripped down in tears, you know, as I'm sure like I was at times, and I'm sure some of you guys were, like that emotion of like with the two girls, you know, that just fucking broke me. Like, yeah, damn it, man. Like, this is the first time we only got to know one of them in the last episode, sort of, and this is when we're really getting to know them. And just the choice of sacrifice, it was just so heartbreaking. And then on the flip side, though, with Ali and what was his name? Sang-woo. That dick. You know, like he's a great actor, though. You got to give him credit because he has the ability to make you why everyone who trusts him and confides in him, but they have these little touches that they capture with their direction that show you that he is just conniving and he's only out for himself, as everyone else is. You're like, everyone's out for themselves pretty much. That's what was so crazy about the sacrifice, was the selfless act.
Yeah.
You know, like, I just got to know you right now, and I'm going to sacrifice myself in this game that is about survival of the fittest and last man standing, essentially. To have a selfless act like that was just so heartbreaking. But like Ali, you know, he's just an honest guy, and he's a nice guy, and he's a caring dude, and he even saved our main dude in the first episode, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he's just so sincere and so nice. And so to have him just get betrayed like that, and for that to be his final moments, and to just know he has like a wife and like a 1-year-old out there, just fucking it just shatters me, man. And I already loved him. He's already my favorite character.
I know.
But they really do paint him like, they even just right down to him choosing Ollie. You know, like, doesn't consult anyone, just immediately goes, no, Ollie, yeah, you'd be the best.
You're
one
my
to
buddy. Yeah,
partner
let's
up
do
with
this.
and to win this game and take it to the end and be like, hey, you and I together, teams all the way. I'm gonna motivate you. But you know, like, he wound up in the financial debt situation he's in due to sleazy decisions and bad gambling choices. Essentially, it wasn't like gambling necessarily, but it was kind of it was like playing like
Business
stocks and
gambling,
stuff. Business
yeah.
gambling, you know, investments. And
Yeah,
stuff.
not that petty Vegas stuff.
Yeah, but you
Investing
know.
in futures, man.
But then, yeah, with the old man and oh God, how do you say? I'm always self-conscious that I'm saying his name wrong. The main guy.
I think I to the best of what I can grab in the subtitles and whatnot, I think it's just Gi-hun.
Just the easiest way. Gi-hun.
Yeah.
All right, Gi-hun. But what's the one with the letter with the S? The name with the S.
Oh,
That's where my name gets.
That's where he's from.
That's where he's from. Yes.
Yeah, because
he's established several times.
Because he has that whole thing about like, that's not what my name is. Yeah.
Well, Gi-hun, it is like we talked about it before. This like parallel they draw that he could evolve into this old man essentially. You know, like it was just a few episodes ago where he was struggling to get a proper gift for his daughter. His daughter's birthday was just recently too, and here he is. And like even as they're walking down the alleyway, the old man's like, I grew up in a place like this, and Gi-hun's like, yeah, so did I. Like this parallel that they draw between where Gi-hun could end up. You know, it's so it is tragic just because of like the old man. I don't know, like, did he know the whole time? Is any of this an act of what he's doing? You know, like it doesn't seem that way. But at the same time, you know, it's like you can't blame. I guess you can't. I mean, you can't blame Gi-hun because he's working with something that's not like he thinks he's working with a guy with dementia, like a dude who's ill, and it's like, well, there's no way this guy could possibly transgress and win. There's no way this guy can win. And I'm dealing with this situation here where honesty's not going to work for me. I'm trying to just tell him we have to play, and it's not working. You know, and he can't play a fair game because it's just playing it that way doesn't seem to be panning out for him. But then when they were playing the game, he was losing, and he did cheat. Did trick him a couple of times.
Then they did that really beautifully too.
Honestly, this episode left me with shame and feeling hollow. It is not a good feeling. It is like how a lot of Korean cinema has left me
That's
feeling.
right, man. Take that shower, cry it out.
Because I just felt very empty by the end in a way that wasn't like detached in the way of just like, this is so devastating nonstop. And then the fucking dude winds up winning.
Oh yeah,
the bastard.
You knew it.
Somehow.
You knew it.
I had a feeling he was gonna get his ball knocked in. I'm like, his ball gonna get knocked in. I had a feeling, I just don't want to say it.
And I was like, is that within the rules? Does it count?
Makes
but
sense.
I guess it does.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, they're also making up their own rules.
Yeah, absolutely. But like that's I think the great thing about this episode is it makes you feel all those things, and it does a nice job of exploring the spectrum because it already is making you go, damn, what would I do? The whole show is what would I do in this situation, but especially in this one, I feel like they show you an array of different pairs, and in doing so, they show you different reflections of who you might be. And I feel like that one moment, especially where he questions, oh, what did you say, even or odd? Like that is
it's a choice.
The most relatable choice. Because I think
dilemma.
Most people in that scenario would be like, the correct answer. and you know, it's like sitting there thinking, is like, you know, who would be the one to say like, no, I said odd when it was even.
I mean, when it's life or death on the line, you know,
and
it just changes the game.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder further, because I was sitting there in that scene going, is the old man giving him an in for this? Is he literally like handing it to him and being like, what did you say? Here's a chance to correct your answer, because maybe he knows that ultimately you should probably progress given what you have to live for and given my advanced age and condition and whatnot. But like, there's never anything definitive, so when they have that ultimate little end moment, even then I was like, is he guilting him? Like, he seems like he's pretty well aware that he has been deceived somewhat in the steps of this game, you know, and yet they still end off on such a beautiful little note, and it's like a bittersweet opposite to, you know, the two women who like have this very sort of selfless and emotional moment, and you know, it's like the same kind of outcome happens. He gives it to him, but it's like the completely hollow version of that.
Well, one ends with deception.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think what's great about the games of how they've been progressing is the games have slowly been not so physical and about how robust you are or whatever. It's been about your psyche mainly. Like, they've been not only breaking them down, wear and tear on their bodies, but then as they've been progressing, it's been about breaking who they are down mentally and emotionally. And that's in some ways a harder challenge, because then that's about who you are as a person. You know,
what kinds of choices do you make?
It's fucked up, man. Should have gone with that crazy fucking woman who was, you know, choose me, pick me.
Oh, and yeah, what's going to become of her? She's going to be back. She'll be back. She probably had to do a solo game.
I mean, they didn't kill her.
Not explicitly, not obviously, so she's got to be... I don't know. They keep preaching about fairness, so I'm like, there's got to be some provision for her.
I don't know, man. We'll see. All right. Well, fuck. That was hard. That was a tough one to sit there.
Yeah, that hurt.
That was tough.
I feel horrible inside.
A bunch of bullshit right there, man.
I know.
Bunch of bullshit.
I know. So sad.
It's a bunch of bullshit.
So many feelings right now.
I can't believe they just did that. Damn.
I heard episode 6 was gonna be a humdinger, and I still wasn't prepared.
Oh fuck, we're on 6?
Yeah, that was 6.
Okay, I lost count.
6 of 9.
I was gonna say we were watching 5. I lost count, man.
No.
Okay. Yeah, that was hard. That was hard. All right, well, hey, what do you know? Let's get this show on the road. Thanks for being here. Hit the like button. Let's do a pick. Eric Horstman, if we were playing this marbles game, you know what? I would totally sacrifice myself to make sure you can keep on going. And by making that choice, I know you would not accept me sacrificing myself. So then you would ultimately just throw your marbles my way, make sure I have all 20 marbles, and then you would walk away dead, sacrificing yourself for me. That's why, for this game, I would choose you. By me showing my selfless, humble act of giving up my life, I would ultimately be able to manipulate you into giving up. And you know it's true. If anyone's met Eric, you know it's true. If he loves you, he'll do it. If he doesn't love you, he'll just kick you in the balls and take those marbles too. That's the way that man works. So Eric, I'm glad we're on the same team for this one around, man.